believe how good that tastes. Let's roll out, I'm gonna take some Nutella.
Just the other day, saw you looking.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this week's video, I am so excited because I am trying out 3 TikTok healthy snacks.
Lights, camera, action, smoking that dope from Edmond. We the new meth in Redmond. We ain't real blood, but we brethren. Run up a check and it's pending.
Okay guys, it is time to test the ultimate healthy snacks from TikTok. I have gone through my TikTok and I have chosen 3 snacks which I have been wanting to make for such a long time. The recipes which I'm going to be tasting today are a Greggs pasty. If you don't know what Greggs is, it's a sausage, bean, cheese, pastry kind of thing, but I'm going to make it obviously TikTok style and it's healthy. The second one is going to be a Nutella mug roll. Now, I'm not even going to tell you any more about that because it looks delicious and I hope it turns out as good as it looked on the TikTok. And the third one is going to be something that I actually came across recently, and it is a loaf cake, but it's a lemon loaf cake. And for some reason, I'm really craving loaf cake, so we're going to go with that recipe as the very last one. So let's get into the video. I'm going to show you the TikTok for the Greggs pasty that I'm going to be making, and then I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to make it. Baked beans, an egg, these Warburton thins, I chose soft brown ones, some cheese. I've actually got Eat Lean cheese here, but you could obviously use any cheese that you like. And lastly, some cooked chicken sausages. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna whisk an egg. This is going to be used to seal the pastry and make it nice and crispy. Once you've whisked your egg, you're going to get a lined baking tin. Then we're going to take 2 of these Warburton's pastry thins, open them up, place them like this. We're then going to get our Heinz baked beans. I use the no added sugar ones, but again, you could use any of them. A spoonful of beans and place it in the middle of each pastry. Okay, next up, we're gonna take our chopped up sausage and put it on top of the beans. I think in the TikTok video, they use these little mini sausages, but I'm not actually a huge fan of them. So we're gonna use these chicken sausages, which I absolutely love. So I'm just gonna pop that full there. Next, we're gonna take some Eat Lean cheese and place it on top of each one. Just like that. And then lastly, we're gonna take our egg mixture and we're gonna, with a very, very, very big pastry brush, and we're gonna brush it all around like they did on the TikTok. I feel like mine might actually be a little bit full, but we're gonna go with it. Oh, egg going everywhere, great. So we're gonna cover that bit of bread. I think it's probably quite a good idea to make it quite soggy because otherwise it's not going to stick together. I'm actually so excited for these. I haven't had lunch yet, so this is my lunch and I actually cannot wait. Okay, once we've done that, we're going to pop the lids onto the bakes. Move them to the middle. And then we're going to squish them down and get the edge of the fork like they did in TikTok and squish the edges. Oh yeah. Okay, once they look like that, we're gonna take some more egg and we're gonna brush it all over the pastry because we want it to be a crispy pastry. I keep wanting to say pasty. I think it might be actually a pasty. We're gonna go with pasty, okay? It's the last time I'm gonna say pastry. It's definitely not pastry. So once we've brushed it all over there, this is looking good. This is looking like the TikTok. Then we're gonna pop it into the oven for 10 to 12 minutes at 180 degrees C. And now we wait. Okay, whilst my Greggs pasties cook in the oven, I'm gonna get on with recipe number 2. So for my second TikTok recipe today, I'm gonna be recreating this Nutella mug roll. Now, I don't know if you've come across Fit Waffle on TikTok, but she's absolutely incredible. She makes the most unreal food. Most of it is pretty unhealthy, but this one was labeled kind of healthy, so I'm gonna recreate it. And all you apparently need is self-raising flour, Nutella, some icing sugar, and some yogurt. Okay, first of all we're gonna do is put 60 grams of Greek yogurt into a bowl. Oh, that just went everywhere, great. Then we're gonna put 50 grams of self-raising flour. And we're then just gonna mix it all up. I don't really see how this is gonna make a dough, but I mean, I'm gonna go with it. Oh yeah, that looks like a dough. Okay, we're on the right track. Then what she did in the video was she put a little bit of flour down on the surface. I'm guessing that's so it doesn't stick. And she rolled out the dough. Gotta keep an eye on my pasty. I keep saying pasties, it's not a pasty. Egg pasty. And we're just gonna roll it out. Just rolled out, we're gonna take some Nutella. Okay, now that we've got it all rolled out, we're gonna take our Nutella and pop it into the middle. Oh, this is looking good. I actually melted my Nutella slightly in the microwave because it's so cold here in London. I had to make it a little bit more spreadable. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll, oh no, she folded in the sides. So we're gonna fold in the sides. I swear it always looks easier on the videos. And then we're gonna roll it up. Ooh, this is actually going quite, oh no, we've got a breakage. It's good, it's good, it's good, yes. Okay, we've got a rolled up Nutella roll. Then we're gonna take a mug and we're gonna spray it with some cooking spray because we don't want our roll to stick. Pop it in there, just like that. Okay, now it's time to microwave. Apparently you just have to microwave this for 1 minute. So I'm super intrigued to see how this is gonna turn out. Okay, it's out of the microwave and it looks absolutely delicious. Now it's time to make the icing. So for the icing, apparently all we need is icing sugar and milk. So we're gonna do 3 tablespoons of icing sugar. Two, 3, 2 tablespoons of milk. I'm guessing if you go a little bit over or under, you can always add more. And then she also added a little bit more Nutella to the sauce to make it like a Nutella sauce. Yum. And then we're just gonna give it a mix. Okay, and now we have our icing sugar sauce. I'm gonna pop the mug cake onto a plate and then we're gonna pour in the sauce. Oh, it actually comes out so easy. Ooh. Oh, it's like an actual roll. This is really exciting. And then I'm just gonna pour it on top. Oh, that actually looks like a cinnamon roll. I'm actually so surprised, and it was made in the microwave. Okay, now for the cut test. What does it look like inside? That is the question. That actually looks absolutely unbelievable. Wow. Now for the taste test. I'm not gonna lie, this looks absolutely like unbelievable. Let's try a little bit. Here goes. Wow. Okay. That is the best thing ever. I'm gonna be making that more often. Just look at it. That's absolutely incredible. And what? That took me like 5 minutes. Yum, I approve. Okay, the pasties are out the oven. They look absolutely incredible. They're super like puffy, almost like an actual pastry. I'm really, really impressed with these. Now it's time to cut into it. With this, it looks delicious. We're gonna go with this. Oh yeah, that is looking good. Okay, the third and final recipe that I'm gonna be making today is going to be a low-calorie lemon cake. Now this one, this looks good. It's even got a lemon drizzle, and I think that is what attracted me to it. So we're gonna start off, we're gonna whisk all the ingredients together, and then we're just gonna bake it in the oven exactly like it says. 4 eggs, so we're using 2 whole eggs and 2 egg whites. Some flour, it says plain flour, but I only have self-raising flour. A lemon, we're gonna be using the zest and the rind. Some flav drops, I'm using the My Protein vanilla ones. Some vanilla essence. Milk, it does say to use fat-free milk, but I've only got skim, so we're just gonna use that. Baking powder. And we're also gonna be using my favorite My Protein vanilla whey isolate. Okay, so first of all we do is put all of the wet ingredients into the bowl, and then we whisk that together and then add all of the dry ingredients. And then because this recipe is American, we're going to be using cups. So they added 1/3 of a cup of fat-free milk, which is 78.5 ml apparently. Half a teaspoon of vanilla essence. I'm going to be eyeballing it. Okay, the recipe also says 4 tablespoons of lemon zest. I'm just going to grate the whole lemon in, because I have no time for measuring out lemon zest. And to be honest, when I'm making a lemon cake, I like it to be lemony. And now the recipe says 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, so I'm just gonna give this a bit of a squeeze. I reckon it's probably about half a lemon. This one's pretty juicy. Now I'm just gonna mix that together. This is going to form our wet ingredients. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add in the dry ingredients. So the recipe says 70 grams of plain flour. Whenever I do flour, it just goes absolutely everywhere. Then we're gonna add in 50 grams of vanilla whey protein. I'm using my favorite My Protein one, of course. So it's about 1.5 scoops. Then the recipe says to add 1/3 of a cup of sweetener, but I don't have sweetener, so I'm just gonna use normal caster sugar for this. So I hope it turns out the same, because otherwise that's awkward. And then we also have 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Whenever I say that, I always want to say baking paper. It's definitely not baking paper. And then lastly, we're just gonna add a pinch of salt. We're then gonna pour the batter into a lined baking tin. It looks wobbly. Okay, now we're gonna bake it at 180 degrees for apparently 20 minutes. Okay, whilst that cooks in the oven for 20 minutes, I'm now gonna make the lemon drizzle that goes over the top. So after that cooks for 20 minutes, then you then make like little holes in the cake and you pour that on top, and I think that's what makes it nice and moist. So for our drizzle, all we're gonna need is some lemon juice, some milk and some sweetener. So we're gonna be using 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Then we're also gonna be adding some milk. And then lastly, some vanilla flav drops. Okay, our lemon cake has now come out of the oven. It looks absolutely delicious. It says now that you should put some little holes in it, so I'm gonna use this knife because I don't have a skewer. This will do. So I'm guessing this is for the lemon juice to sink through it. So it's rather aggressive, but I mean, we're just gonna use it. And then I'm gonna pour over our liquid, and this is what's gonna make it nice and moist. I'm gonna leave that to set, and then I'm gonna come back in around 10 minutes and we're gonna put some icing on it. They didn't say to do this, but I feel like this is gonna definitely make the cake. And oh my goodness. This looks like a proper lemon drizzle cake, so I'm super excited to eat this, and obviously it's made with protein powder as well, so I mean, you can't really go wrong. Wow, when I say this lemon cake has come out well, oh my goodness. This actually looks incredible. Like, it's so soft as well in the middle. Oh, I'm excited for this one, and I actually cannot wait to try it. It's time, guys. I'm gonna do a little taste test. Here goes. Oh my God. That is so good. Apparently this is like 60 calories a slice. It actually tastes genuinely like, like a lemon cake. Okay, wow. That is hands down the best protein cake I have ever made in my life. I can't believe how good that tastes. That is definitely the best one I've made today as well. What a good one to end on. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It was so fun being in the kitchen again and making my favorite TikTok recipes. I will definitely be back at the same time next week with different videos, so make sure that you give this video a like and subscribe to my channel, and hopefully I will bring you some more videos just like this one. Bye-bye.
Wait, I'm tired of fighting, saying things we don't mean. You know I don't like it when you're packing your bag and turning your back, calling me a liar.